Alright, welcome back to Night Souls 3 here, featuring Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Continuing on here, we're going to wrap up the Forest of the Fallen Giants. And we're going to start off with a boss fight, and then shortly after that we'll actually get our first weapon upgrade, which will be very nice. Still not looking very knightly, but we're getting there. We're gonna be getting there. Alright, so this is actually a boss fog. And if you want to continue on with this NPC's questline, you do need to summon him here. We're not going to do that because we're not really worried about him. So we're just going to continue on. This boss is really easy and straightforward. He also happens to have a butthole for a face. Which might explain some of his anger. So what you want to do is just stay at his feet. And got a little greedy there. This is really kind of a bad spot to fight him, but he's gonna be dead soon anyways, so yeah. That is the last giant. I think we'll do that when we defeat a boss from now on. Let's go ahead and change that. Move it to the first spot. Alright, so that dude's out of the way. And we also got, while I was busy being a fool, we got the soldier key, which will allow us to open up some doors here before we move on. So the first one we want to go for is one right across this bridge. All right. Straight ahead here, we got a chest. With the Ring of Restoration and some torch action. Now, we could go with the Restoration, which is going to give us gradual HP regen. But it also puts on another horrific effect that is just annoying as all hell. So if you enjoy those, and we're actually going to get a ring that will kind of get rid of those. So if you like the rings, like if you want to use Chloranthy or whatever, there's a ring that actually gives an effect that will kind of cancel every other one out. But for right now, we're going to stick with what we have because I don't want any of that stuff on our character. Come out here. This guy will aggro if you go towards the door. We can't get in there right now, so don't even worry about it. Can pick up the Grand Lance, which is pretty fun. We can't use it, but it's a pretty silly weapon. It can break the game too. I mean, this... We'll probably use it. That's definitely in the category of our weapons, so we'll probably put it to use a little bit later on. That is not our upgrade yet, but it's coming. More amber herbs, which we'll never use. Alright, next area that we can open up is right over here. And if we go down, super dark down here, but you can summon in this dude. It's actually quite useful. Bunch of skeletons down here. Now we have our own personal walking lantern. And he also has some pretty powerful magic. He's going to help us out quite a bit. What the hell? Oh. Parried. Alright, so Atlas is doing his thing. A little bit concerned about that one Estus flask, because it can be kind of brutal over here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and climb up. We're going to take these guys out before they get a chance to really make a mess of everything. What I'd recommend is going for this guy first. Oh, where is he? Come on, dude. Draw some aggro. There you go. Holy hell. Alright, one down. Two down. Alright, three down. And there's our upgrade. I don't think we got the stats just yet. We need 20 strength, but we'll be there in no time, so. Bastard sword. Really good weapon, and it's got my favorite. Wait a minute. Oh no, the claymore has it. Alright. So we're gonna have to wait to get my favorite move set going, but this one's still pretty good. That's one of my favorite moves, that spin. Those are the heavy attacks. I'll demonstrate that once we put it to use. Instead, we're still stuck with the broadsword. And we have no Estus either. Could potentially be a problem. This can be a bit of a pain in the ass over here, but we need to hurry. I would like to have him be able to fight a little bit over here. I don't think it's gonna happen. Alright, so we get invaded by Armorer Dennis, who is absolute jackass, and we lost our... This dude has ridiculously high level magic. And he's got poise for days. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, wrong one. Alright, so you want to go in the first one here. We can at least light this bonfire in case we get taken out. You lock onto him, thank you. Apparently. Gonna use up all my healing items on this idiot. There we go. Alright, now that he's gone, that's pretty much it for this part. We'll go ahead. Yeah, we want to go to Cardinal Tower real quick. So we have one more door to open up. Head back out this way. Keep in mind you got two spear guys on either side with their ridiculous tracking. And they're gonna, of course, sprint after us to make life completely miserable for us. We don't want any part of that. Or maybe we do. What the hell? Oh, the guy behind me. Oh, shit. Oh, Estes. Dude, you... That's another thing about it. Dark Souls 2. Feels like, dude, there's no... These guys will follow you forever. Forever. I'm getting really tired of them. Especially this guy. Okay. Luckily. So ready to get rid of this sword. Actually wouldn't mind. That guy dropped his. Life gem. Thought maybe. Soul item. Some life gems. Okay, so right here is actually where you would normally fight the pursuer. But since we went up on that little plateau and beat him there, he is no longer here. We got those guys there. And that is the way to access a different area. We're going to come back to that, but if you drop down here, we get a nice armor upgrade, actually our first armor upgrade, and a weapon and shield that we will be using once we get our stats up there. Look at this guy's gonna try to cut us off. So let's go back up. We're going to go back up, get in the nest, go to the next area, and then head back and level up and do all that stuff. Leave those guys. Alright, here we go. So we're actually we'll be back to this area. Or do I want to do this right now? The first thing I want to do is go back and level up. So, and maybe I will add this on here. Alright, so let's head back to Majula. Couple of soul items. Alright. Looking good there. Alright, let's just make sure to be safe here. I already forgot. Alright, so we just need 20 strength for right now.
Seek, lest this.
Oof. We can't even get it. So what I normally do if I want to use, like, I love this weapon. The Drangleic sword is one of my favorite weapons in the game. For this moveset right here, absolutely love that. So what I would do, but I don't think I'm gonna do it, is I would just go respec and move some stuff around. But should I? Yeah, I guess I can demonstrate the respec. So to use the soul vessel, need to go back to things betwixt. Head in with the old ladies.
Still do you?
Talk to this one right here. One that sits at the end and reallocate. So we have the soul vessel. And what we'll do is we'll make sure that we meet our weapon demands, and then we'll actually just take 2 levels off. And let's do that. That actually looks pretty good. So we need to start putting our vitality up so we can put on better equipment and not be completely useless. Alright, so now, and now we got 100% shield, which is kind of heavy. Man, I'm kind of getting tired of that. Put that back on. We got mid rolls now. Head back to Majula.
Stand, name, and you are a man, not your equipment.
I'll block. Reinforce. We plus forward the bastard sword, which is really good.
I'll be around.
As our R1 swings. Not bad. R2s are pretty good. Although I prefer the thrust attack R2 over the... That's pretty slow, but that moves real. Cool. So, we're gonna do one quick thing here, and then we'll be ready to go a totally different direction. Okay. So come out here and drop down there, but then you can't get back. So we want to follow this around. Radiant Life Gem, another large Titanite shard, and we're going to run over to the chest. And you hear the breathing. You know, here comes our old friend the Pursuer. And we get a Fragrant Branch too. Ooh, and he fires. He's got all kinds of new tricks now. But we can still do that to him. And we're doing much more damage. And I was way early on that. And I was way late on that. And he killed us. So, I got way cocky with my damage, and I got killed. No big deal. Oops. Yeah, let's see. Put that on. What did that bump us up to? It's not much. So we'll go with this. Get some extra souls. Whew, almost ran off there. Now you do want to fight him over here, because if you get over there and the door opens up or he hits the door, there's dogs out there and that will be a complete mess. He's got a totally different move set. Still got some of his old tricks, but early again. Tell me I'm gonna repeat this death just like I did it before. Tricked me. You can see our roll is still trash and I'm gonna get killed. Oh my. Now it's a matter of pride. Maybe I should go back to that damn broadsword. Of course, that's not even it. It's the fact that I'm missing my parries. Okay, dude. Now it's your turn to die. Nice try. Everything is just so unnecessarily slow in this game. All right. If he does this, you just want to get behind him. And once you're behind him, you can swing away. There we go. All right, we're doing good now. Too early. What am I doing here? Oh my God. Please, sir. What is going on? I'm just using, you don't even have to use these. I just do it because I can't stand looking like a moldy piece of bread. Well, he has absolutely chewed this episode up to nothing. Between the pursuer and my complete incompetence. Damn you. Look at that. Holy shit. Thank you for that. God almighty. Probably should have healed there, but I'm gonna play it safe, man. All right, down he goes. Get some twinkling titanite, which is gonna be good. Now, do be careful when you come in here. This place is a slop hole. Get on the ladder as quick as possible, and get out of there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get hit by that guy. My dual shock's gonna give out. We're gonna wrap it up right here. The pursuer just absolutely made a mockery of things, but we will get it back. We're gonna do one more thing here on the next episode, and then we're gonna head to a totally different area and get moving on. So I'll see you on the next episode.